Okay, it definitely wasn't all me. These guys helped. But as a team, we have built some pretty sick computers over the years. And as we were going through your guys' submissions for your favorites, I gotta confess, I had totally forgotten about some of them.
Me too.
I believe it.
Starting with number 1. No, I didn't forget about this one. This is number 1, the Pyramid PC.
Like this was everyone's favorite?
No, this is just number 1. Everyone's favorite is the last one.
Oh, it's in reverse order.
Well, I thought the Pyramid PC was pretty cool.
It was pretty cool.
Does he still use this?
Not only is it in use, but a custom desk was created to accommodate it.
Shut up.
That's actually legitimately pretty cool. It's nice when people like appreciate stuff.
I actually don't like this one.
Really?
Really?
I've never really been like the Illuminati, the pyramid meme kind of guy.
I give this an 8 out of 10, easy.
How much I like it, it's a 4.
It would do a lot better for me if it didn't have the big gaudy overclocking button.
That turns it off.
That sucks.
It's a meme.
There's a power button. There's
No, but
literally a
it's a
power
joke.
button.
I have a cat.
Yeah, but it's just.
Cat would be like, oh,
I'll give it a 7.5.
I think we should have to do integer numbers.
Okay, 8.
2.
Hey!
No way!
Hey!
Oh,
There's no way
Made
this is
it.
top 25.
Made
he
it.
literally glued rocks into a computer, and you guys are like,
Yeah.
oh my
Yeah.
god.
Who's
I
done
had-
it before?
I
There
had
was
to watch-
imitators afterwards.
Maybe
I don't think anyone
maybe
did it
nobody
before, though.
did it for a reason.
I had to
'cause
wash
they're lame.
Luke's rocks.
Did you actually? I thought I did that myself. I don't think you washed my
Maybe
rocks.
we did it together. It looks so half-assed.
The idea is cool. The execution is like a 6.
Yeah.
6.5.
I think it shedded a lot of rocks.
Yeah, but I kept it for 6 years.
Maybe
It's
if
gonna
you
do
wash them better.
Credit to, I think it was Brandon who shot this B-roll for making this pig look lipstick.
It's not a pig.
Come on, it's
I think
not
it looks
that
great.
bad.
He hates it because all his computers are ugly. Is your current computer even built by you?
His personal rig was mostly assembled by me, and then it failed. Why did it fail?
Because it leaked.
Why did it leak?
We unplugged the pump.
And then he built it again.
Yeah, so
for the
it is-
3rd time in a month.
It is built by me though.
I still think it looks great.
I think it counts as extra built by me. If I paid someone to build it, then I did it again myself. This is a 4 for me.
I gave it a 6.5 before. I'm gonna go with 6.
Okay, 11.
Yeah, not at all biased. Sure thing, Geodude. This one is
Okay.
deserving and
Yeah.
should have been number 1 to 5. Am I the only one who was very surprised to see what a spectacular job Karl Jacobs and his team did of glam footaging this thing? It looks so
great.
good in their video. So he plays Minecraft on a box, and then the climax is playing it on this godly piece of computing art.
If I had to pick, I think that this is my favorite build that we've ever done. And it's nice because I didn't have to do any of it. We spent so much money on this.
I think the $100,000 price tag ended up being quite conservative.
Yeah, it was
compared
like
to-
150 if you like account for the machining.
That sounds really expensive compared to my rocks.
I did say this is my favorite LTT build ever. It's not very practical though. I'm gonna go with a 9.
I agree, 9.
8. I don't like desk PCs.
All right.
Oh,
It's the fold-up bomb PC! Speaking of piece of builds that Luke's done.
Again, I also love it.
Wow, look at that paintwork.
Oh, this is a 3D print.
Yeah,
So why is it that
it's crooked because the stuff inside is pressing against the walls. Oh. So it's deforming the shape.
So either way, you just did a bad job.
I mean, it wasn't gonna fit. I challenge you to do a better job.
What purpose did these serve, Luke? I don't
So
remember.
those ended up being, if I remember correctly, a platform. So I could put, I think, power supply and storage or something in there.
Our modding capabilities internally have really improved a lot.
This whole entire thing was also, I think, 2 days.
I think you mean 2 days and 2 nights.
Yeah.
You and Brandon were here twice in a row until
Yeah.
I believe 2 to 4 in the morning shooting this mess.
Yeah.
I love it when Luke does arts and crafts.
Oh my God, you made a stencil and it still looked like that.
Why did you make more than one stencil? You know you can just reuse them.
God, this is insane to think that we did this.
To Luke's credit, it was not that easy to put together a super small form factor machine back then. The hardware choices were extremely limited and there weren't nearly as many inspirational guides to follow along with.
The whole reason why I wanted to do this was to kind of show off that graphics card, actually, because that was a sick card. Oh yeah, I had to use pieces of cardboard to stop it from shorting out.
So what the community's saying is they want our builds to be either Mondo Deluxe or jank garbage with cardboard.
Not garbage.
Nothing in between.
Looks great.
There's no way that this ran anything other than thermal throttled up the butt.
Oh yeah. But it functioned. Not only did multiple people get inspired by the Fallout build and build their own, but multiple people were inspired by the Amethyst build and built their own.
Why are you so defensive?
You're trying to trash on all my stuff, but so far,
Look,
I think I have more builds in here than you.
Yeah, he's 50% of our top builds right now.
Let's see some builds you've done,
I think that's all of mine though.
Oh, you've got other builds. I expect the pizza warming PC to make an appearance here.
The engineering excellence is fantastic.
Okay, like three.
11.
Thermal throttles to hell and back. Runs
PC
hotter than an actual bomb.
If you want your PC to be highly performant, this is not it.
Look at the hole.
It needed the hole.
It's not even
There's
close
two
to
holes.
straight. It looks
Yeah.
like you spent time to make it crooked.
Is this
it's the Noctua.
It's the Laszlo PC!
Yeah, you've got some serious like emo band hair going on. Look at that.
Look, we're not rating hairstyles today.
He was going through some things.
The Noctua box fan was my idea, and I think that that actually added a lot to the video.
I think it's still deployed today.
I think we have it still. It's great.
This ended up being such a greater than the sum of its parts build. Everything on this table looks like shit. And then the finished build,
It was kind of awesome. I love the fans on the RAM.
I agree with Jake actually. Those little RAM fans add a lot.
and if you want even more Noctua in your life, the Noctua X LTT screwdriver now available, lttstore.com. I can only really give this a 7 because it's not that imaginative, but personally, 8 or 9.
4.
What?
You just painted stuff beige and brown.
Yeah, I'd like a 7, let's say.
Really? Out of all the sleepers, the Sony Vaio.
Hey, you helped with this.
This is an Alex build, his brainchild for sure.
What was that for?
I believe it's for VModding this GPU.
Of course it is. Alex is like, computer that works? How about 700 watts on a graphics card?
Shout out this being just about the most gorgeous GPU block that I
Yeah.
have ever seen.
Yeah, it's pretty
It
baller.
looks like a nightmare to assemble.
Whoa. Yeah, that looks, I guess it's hidden. It
Yeah,
doesn't matter.
that right there. That's what I think of that.
Why is there a desk?
There's a desk because there was no room to put cooling in this chassis.
Sweet computer. I love that you utilized the desk to cool it because there wasn't enough space in the thing. All like,
Oh yeah!
that's sick. It doesn't look super sleeper to me.
I still think this is a super cool build.
Sick
This is
build.
a 7.5 out of 10.
I agree with Linus. 7.5
You
out
said
of 10.
whole numbers.
I
You
did.
7 then.
7.
Yeah, 7.
Sweet build though.
Here it is.
Hey!
The number of labor hours that went into building this aluminum
Was it 2 days and 2
extrusion
nights?
frame. So many more than 2 days
Oh,
and
that's
2 nights.
crazy. That's weird.
It was like 5 nights at Freddy's. This build took so long that I now have facial hair. One of the biggest challenges was getting this release mechanism to work correctly. So it had a relay so
the
you
head,
could make
like,
it so the
pop up?
head blew up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. If we hadn't tried to do that, it probably could have been done in half the time. What a cool build though.
Really cool.
Did it overheat?
No, it's got an AIO for cooling and it's got ample
It's a little bigger than the bomb.
airflow.
okay?
Yeah, it's
A little bigger.
Whoa! That's a feature, not a bug. I think the objective was that if you died in Minecraft, we would have some kind of API something that would make it.
Did it do that?
No.
8.
My childhood Minecraft heart is giving this like an 8.
I really like this
I think
one.
a 9.
This is
Sure.
not- Can you stop stealing my scores?
What?
I was gonna say 9.
Oh.
You're all 8. I'm like, oh, I have a different score from Jake for a change.
Oh God.
Glorious.
This one is great. Look at your hair.
I think this is better than the like emo band hair.
I don't know.
Is this
I
about
mean,
my hair now? Is
Your
this-
hair?
-5?
Like a 6.
6? Come on, really?
He's had so
Really
much
bad.
worse.
I'm right here.
What is going on?
Well, we wanted to repurpose a board that we didn't care about. So we grabbed one that we had already used for sub-ambient cooling. I did not think he was gonna be able to pull this off.
This was
with
so
the
cool.
teapot.
I went to go see this like in person because I thought it was so cool.
The very best part about it is either that it pours directly from the spout of the teapot onto the GPU, or the fact that we filled it with actual tea. There was no movie magic. Isn't that amazing?
That looks like tea. I don't know.
It's tea, dude. Look, I brewed this tea.
Sure, yeah, that's terrible. This whole thing was fantastic.
This is an 8 for sure for me.
It's at least a 9 for me.
Yeah.
I love this. A lot of creativity into it. Both sides of the back panel, hilarious. Using an actual teapot, fantastic.
Using actual
really stand out their designs and everything. That British flag, just every single part of this is sick. It's at least a 9 for me. This made it?
Really? Okay, a Linus build.
And it's the tank PC.
Not the one I would have chosen.
Yeah.
Tell us about this case, Linus.
It's in the shape of a tank.
What did you do for this build?
I built it.
You put parts in a case?
Yeah, it's just a case.
But there's no like customization. There's nothing cool that you did.
It's very RGB.
There's no real expertise.
Correct.
No skill.
It was a little awkward to build
No
in.
creativity.
Well, I wouldn't
No
say
design work.
It's very creative. I mean, look at that though. Bang, bang.
I mean, the case is neat. If you're like 11.
You're hating on our community, not on me. I didn't choose it. We did a weird cases compilation video, and then the community voted
How does that work?
for the one that they wanted. Yeah, those fans don't do anything. They're up against a glass panel. They are for show, faux show.
It's definitely better than the bomb build.
I disagree.
Those fans also do nothing.
We didn't rate that one.
Oh, we didn't rate that one.
Oh.
I don't know if it's worth a rating. This is a 10. Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
this is easily a 10. This was far and away the top voted one from the community. Couldn't believe the level of detail.
Look at this B-roll. You can't even tell. It's like miniature. This makes me feel bad about myself.
Don't watch any of my builds
Look
on this
at
one in
this.
quick succession.
God damn.
Please.
Look at that vending machine.
Most of the coolness was not done by us.
This was all Nerd Forge,
Yeah.
all the way. They did an amazing job. It was one of those things where they said, it's our gift to you, the machine. And I was like, oh my God, I want someone to daily drive this thing.
Yeah,
so
right.
we ended up auctioning it for charity at LTX. Raised a bunch of money for charity, so massive shout out Nerd Forge for that as well.
I do agree with the community vote here.
11.
Yeah.
And not a Luke 11, like a real one.
Hey.
Yeah.
We should do another build with them.
I think what we should do right now is talk about which builds we think are missing from this list. Where's your copper tube PC?
That was not that exciting.
Compared to the tank?
Oh my God. I had to learn how to bend copper pipe in a way that didn't look like shit. I ended up getting the actual final method from Bob and Rod, I think. The big thing was finding a bender that actually had the same diameter as the outside of the tube, and then filling it with sand so
Yeah.
it doesn't crush.
Well, it
Oh,
looked
okay.
awesome at the end after all the sanding and polishing. He actually used this as his daily driver workstation here at work for like,
2 or 3 years.
3 years, yeah.
Until the DDC died.
okay. This is a Linus build.
What?
I mean, built
off.
it. I built it.
You put a kit together.
Yeah,
Good
yeah,
job.
congratulations.
Everyone can play Lego.
Yeah. Audience, let us know. Whose build is this? Hey, look, it's me. Wow, I wonder why I'm there. Oh, look, it's me again. Wow. This case is like the stupidest case ever, but also I love it.
It's so cool. It weighed a ton. It's a single, what was it, just cast,
cast aluminum and, like,
thing.
Hand finished, hand polished.
Yeah.
I think it was $5,000 US or something like that.
Yeah.
And they only made 100.
Part of the original idea of the compensator series was for them to be bad.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, well,
I mean, you
mission
hope it's
accomplished.
not bad, but
Was it bad?
well, the SLI was bad.
Yeah, and the case was stupid. It was completely immobile.
I mean, the whole point is spending the most money you can on every single thing, like in the consumer, like off the shelf standard. I would have daily drove it if I had space.
I couldn't lift it.
Also, they gave us number 93. I think I asked for number 69.
Look at this. I could have blown out my rectum.
What?
7 gamers, 1 CPU. Is this
There
the
it
OG
is,
one?
boys.
Hold on. When I started, you see, this is 8 years ago.
Sweet.
I've been here for 8 years. One of my first tasks was taking these water blocks apart and putting the normal coolers back on. I lied on my job application and said that I had water cooled
Nice.
many computers
Nice.
and said that straight to his face.
Nice.
And I didn't break a single one. They were, I don't know if I've ever told you that before.
Yes, you have.
Really? Oh yeah, I totally lied.
Why am I the one with the nickname Linus?
Yeah.
I didn't lie about anything.
Both of
you
us
two,
lied
on the
our
other hand,
resumes.
the resume fraud duo. This brick of raw GPU-ness delighted me more than I could have possibly expressed in the video. Plugging in 7 GPUs
One movement.
all at once.
Yeah.
I haven't done it before. I haven't done it since. It's so cool.
That was like hard, never done before.
Yeah.
At the time.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Remember when Linus used to do cool things?
Yeah, see, he actually built a computer for once.
I do cool stuff.
Yeah, I mean, sure.
This was one of my favorite collabs.
This was really cool.
Shank is so cool.
Yeah.
And this build is amazing. I missed it. I wasn't able
remember
to
that.
be here for
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
I was so upset.
I'm pretty sure he's sick.
I mean, he's looked like that in one of the videos we were watching earlier.
Yeah, you want to rate my hair again?
Oh my God, the
that
monitor!
is so cool.
I forgot about the
You know what?
monitor.
This is a 10.
I really like that it's like the whole thing.
It's glorious.
Isn't that monitor like stupid expensive?
It's an Alienware thing, right?
It's stupid and stupid expensive.
Oh yes, this thing is awesome. This looks like a normal computer.
Yep, everything's fine. It looks way better than the Amethyst machine because it's not full of stupid rocks.
Disagree, it looks boring. I'm bored.
Oh yeah? Are you bored now, son?
No.
Oh, the wig. Oh yes.
There we go. Rate my hair.
That's an improvement.
It's better, yeah, for sure.
And remember, this is going through the computer. Like, there's some leakage.
This is just dumb. What? This is the point you realize that?
I love that build.
Yeah.
It cooled really well. It was super effective.
This
It's
is
here!
fantastic.
Here it is! Called it!
This is probably the best thing I've ever done.
You look just like you hate everything.
I did. I think I was like, this video is horrible. I'll try to make it more interesting by asking the Panago guy how to heat pizza with a computer.
You
So I
didn't
talked to him on the phone.
understand the damn video. It wasn't to heat the computer. It was to keep it from cooling down.
Yeah.
So I arrive on set and there's a cold pizza sitting there. And I'm like, why is the pizza cold? And he's like, so we can warm it up with the computer. I'm like, oh my God, no. We're supposed to have a pizza on the computer warming pan and a control pizza that's just cooling down, and we're supposed to track the temperature decline over time.
Things were very well planned.
I've heard of
7
this
years
crazy thing called an insulated bag.
Mark me, we are redoing the pizza warming PC. We're doing it this year.
You know, you might actually be able to heat up a cold piece of pizza now just because of how much power computers draw.
This is actually true.
Like two 4090s and like a 13900. Sorry,
Pizza
1400K.
warming PC may be viable now. Oh, wow. I think this is recency bias. This build sucks. It's like a 4. It's so stupid. I love Elijah, but like,
I definitely wouldn't want it, but it's a fun video.
This computer was awful. None of the screens worked.
they worked.
No, I know they worked after Elijah spent like a week getting them to work.
Yeah.
What, not 2 nights? What do you mean?
Hey, I like this one.
The Hack Pro. Speaking
I
of
totally
builds
forgot about this, but this is cool.
that were a nightmare to get going.
How many videos are there? It's finally done.
Such a cool chassis, like blackout
I love it.
cheese grater, and this system ended up being wicked fast.
It looks very cool.
Look at this system though.
Yeah, like this was sick.
It has a phase change cooling system in the
it.
basement.
Yeah.
We still had this case.
Like, are you, actually someone offered to buy it.
yeah, we still
yesterday.
had like we had it for the longest time.
Should I sell it for $400?
I feel like it's worth more than 400
I think it's worth a lot more than $400, but it's
Yeah.
been taking up space for
I think you should just give it to him.
8 years. I actually liked the more ugly sleepers better, personally.
This one was
Because
awesome.
they're actually
It
sleeping.
was so cool.
Yeah, see, like that's sick. And like you went overboard on the devices in the front, but that doesn't make it look too clean.
It makes it look like it was a prop in a video game.
Yeah, which is sweet.
This machine is spectacular.
The monitor's super cool. Go look at the final shot of the mineral oil one that we did back in the house. Look, it's baby Luke. It's baby you too. Like that's so cool.
You're a dork.
I think
That's
you
so
just have
cool.
I think you have a fetish, though.
That is so cool.
Are we gonna do another one?
How is that not cool?
Pretty bubbles?
That was sick. You used that mineral oil computer for years. How are you
did.
gonna throw at me for that?
Even
huh?
while it was leaking.
Huh?
I did. I loved it.
Yeah, 'cause it was
loved
sick.
I love it. I'm just saying, you have a fetish.
Maybe so do you, okay?
We've built a lot of freaking computers.
Yeah.
Like that bit in the intro where I'm like, I forgot some of them. I was like, yeah, I mean, you know.
I
realized-
forgot the chiller.
I legitimately forgot
I forgot that chiller tower 100%.
tons of this stuff. Speaking of Chiller Tower,
Oh my god.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. It's like evaporation, man. Holy This thing still doesn't have 1 million views.
so yeah,
It's a bong.
this is it.
And it almost killed the computer.
Yeah.
And Linus was very upset.
Basically, there's falling water in these tubes, and there's air being pushed into it and up it. The evaporation of the water as it falls causes the water to be chilled below the ambient temperature. then it pools in the bottom, gets pumped up to the CPU, and then goes back up to the top to fall down. So you can actually achieve sub-ambient cooling without phase change cooling, but it is phase change cooling. You just don't need a compressor.
Yeah, almost no power draw.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super
Like
cool.
they use it for data centers and stuff.
Oh God.
My first gaming PC, there it is, boys.
I wish I remembered all the parts of mine, because I would have just done this as like a fun project at home.
I didn't have a GPU. I used onboard graphics because I thought it's GeForce, it must be good.
There was a lot of really misleading stuff back then.
Well, it's still misleading.
Remember SLI RAM?
That's the thing, like there's a reason that I advocate so strongly for numbering and naming schemes that make sense, because I fell for it when I didn't know better.
Yeah.
Wait, you're telling me the 4090 in my laptop isn't the same as the 4090 in my desktop?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot about this one though. This build is amazing.
It helps that I thought the OG Xbox console itself looked super cool.
Getting all that stuff in there, not easy.
Nope.
It was a thing. Some people were pretty upset at us for stripping it. Oh my God, this card covered in masking tape.
Why is it taped like that?
Protected from metal shards? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my, right, because he sawed off the connector. Hey, look at all the metal that was in the graphics card. What was that?
I have a bit of a thing for hot rodding stuff through the side of a case. Apparently I get credit for this one because this is me. But look at the side of this computer.
Dude, that's sweet. That's cool.
Passive cooling, baby!
Yeah, that's wicked.
So here's another all radiator PC. Yep. So that's what the water looked like.
I think that face encapsulates how I feel about this computer so far.
Sus.
Those are usually filled with oil, right?
Yeah.
So, like,
We've cleaned it out.
oh yeah, it didn't matter though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
100%. It worked great though. This thing cooled like a hot damn. She's a 10, boys. She's a 10.
The side panel. If only you could actually order that from AliExpress. Wait, did he etch it on the wrong side?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
God.
The Colton dancing is the best part.
No, the best part is this segue to our sponsor.
Delete Me. Ever feel like your personal info is on a global sharing spree without your say? Well, you're probably right. But there's no need to fear, because Delete Me is here. Delete Me is the ultimate defender against those countless online profiles that are spilling your secrets. You know, the kind that scammers use to shower you with robocalls and spam emails, which does sound like a really terrible shower if you think about it. And let's not even talk about the nightmare of fraud or identity theft, other than to say that you are at risk of those things with your info out there for the taking. So now that we're done with that part, wiping all that data by yourself sounds borderline impossible, doesn't it? Well, not with Delete Me. Their nifty software and expert squad can sweep it away in minutes, saving you hours. On average, 2,000 pieces of data are wiped from the web in a customer's first 2 years of using Delete Me. Talk about a cleanup crew. So head over to the link below and use code LTT for a sweet 20% off.
If you guys enjoyed this video, why not check out the time we reacted to our worst videos? Was there any overlap here?
Yes, pizza heater.